Hello and welcome to My Future Success as a day trader, trading the E-mini futures. Now guys, before we get going here and place a real live trade with you, I want to give a shout out to our new members who have just joined us in the last couple days. We give a shout out to Daniel. Thanks for joining our team. Douglas, D-Ron, and Quintonio. Thank you guys so much for joining the team. Let's go over the charts right now. If you guys have not loaded these indicators on your TradingView chart, I want you to head over to myfuturesuccess.com or just click the link in the description. It is going to give you access right away to all of the metrics that you're going to see here on my chart, which I use daily to show and educate people here on YouTube exactly how to pull out money in the market. Take a look at some of our reviews. Go ahead and click I want this. This will literally give you everything you need to download these metrics and to start using them right away. Now let's go to a top-down method here on the charts and let's do a technical analysis of exactly what's happening. So the first thing I like to do, and that I want you to do as well, here on the 1 minute time frame, I want you to go up here to our metrics, and I want you to go under inputs and have this at 100. This is going to input the last 100 candles, and it's going to tell you if we're either heading in a bullish momentum, bearish momentum, or consolidating momentum side to side. You guys can tell in the past 100 candles, this is telling us we're heading a bullish market momentum, so we do want to have our buy signals illuminated. Now, being patient and waiting for either a buy signal to happen or to get down into confirmation areas like we've done before to see a potential increase to the upside, that's what we want to wait for. If you guys are new to this channel, let's go over this dashboard down here to show you exactly what these metrics are. In my opinion, these are the three metrics and all the metrics that you need to know in the market to be successful as a day trader. This is going to show you the white line, either money that's either flowing out of the market, price decreasing, or money flowing into the market, price increasing. This middle band is going to show you overall green bullish momentum within this time period. That's when price is increasing, or red, which is bearish market momentum heading to the downside. What you'll also notice is these red and green dots. These are just key EMA crossovers specifically at this area, saying a crossover either to the upside or to the downside. So when money's flowing into the market, the overall momentum is green, a key EMA crossover is strong to the upside, and you're overall trading with the trend of bullish market momentum. This is where a lot of times you can get into trades and actually look for a long position to capitalize on. Now, what I like to do is to be able to get on my charts within just a few minutes throughout the day and see if I can pull out a point in the market. Now, I specifically like to trade with 4 lots. You can either trade this on either NinjaTrader or on Tradovate. It's whatever you prefer. But 4 lots is going to equate to about $50 per tick. And I go for 4 ticks, which is 1 point in the market. And that'll equate to $200 profit. Now, right here, if I were to look at this right now and be like, okay, do I want to place a trade right now or not? I want you to understand what I'm thinking and what I'm going through with a trade. What I'm seeing is right now, our middle band is solid red. So what is that giving us a notice with right now? It's saying that overall within this time period, we should just be looking to go short in the market. It hasn't yet actually given us a solid confirmation that we could see a long position just yet. What I specifically want to wait for, this white line is stepping up a little bit, but that's just one confirmation. I want to make sure at least all 3 of these confirmations are in a line, meaning money flowing up, green dot and middle band to green, before I execute a trade looking to go long. If we end up getting this here on this chart, and we end up getting all of our metrics in combination, I want to actually place a trade over here with you guys live to show you how I'm trading so you can mimic this exact strategy on your own. If we look back here on these other buy signals, these were great opportunities in the market. And you can tell that when you go to this dashboard, all of our metrics were in combination here. What we've done is we've actually coupled these buy signals down here to not only reflect on the dashboard, but to also reflect on the main chart above here to tell you exactly what's happening. So many indicators in the market will just give you a buy signal, but it doesn't actually show you the background and all the analytics that are actually going on to give you that buy signal. I specifically created this YouTube channel and these metrics for you guys to understand and not only just take a buy signal for a buy signal or a sell signal for a sell signal, but to understand what is actually happening in the market so you can be educated and teach other people as well. So when all of these metrics are in combination, you can think of it as 3 green lights together or 4 red lights together to give us either a buy or sell signal, that's when we want to be looking to either go long in the market or to go short in the market. This is actually here on the 1 minute time frame. I do get this question quite a bit, saying, Justin, what time frame do you like to trade? And also, what times do you like to trade throughout the day? So let's go over this real quick, and let's just be patient here on the chart. If we end up getting a trade set up, I will go ahead and be entering it over here. Or if we don't get a trade set up, I'm just going to give you as much education through this video and show you exactly what I want with these metrics. So let's go back real quick. What time frames do I like to trade? I will specifically like to trade either the 1 minute time frame or the 2 minute time frame. I do have a very busy schedule. A lot of the people that follow us in our group or who are on our complimentary Discord that we do provide with anyone who has joined our team, they have full-time day jobs. And my whole purpose with this is to actually create a system for you guys to be able to trade within a few minutes to be able to pull out some money into the market. So the 1 to 2 minute time frame seems to be the best time frame to actually be trading on with these metrics, and also just with a limited time period. You guys can tell right here, we are getting down into this bottom green section. What this is going to tell you on this linear regression, these lines here, you guys can tell like this has 4 lines above and 4 lines below. These are actually specifically deviation levels within this linear regression to tell you spots in the market where you could actually see a reversal. Do you see when this actually hit multiple times on the second one? See how it touched and then dropped down, touched, dropped down, touched, drop, touch, then drop? That is just an area in the market where if you're following this band, this is where you could actually see a reversal in it. So green buying zone in the market, red selling zone in the market. What you can also do too is you can couple this down here on the dashboard and say, okay, when this white line is money, if this is getting down to the green buying zone, let's keep an eye out for an actual push upwards. What happened just directly afterwards? We actually saw a nice strong increase to the upside, and that's where we're able to take actually a few points out of the market, specifically on this trade. Now, the other question that I get is, do you have to wait for a buy signal to be illuminated? Well, I like the buy signals because they're confirmation, but if you're a little bit more of an advanced trader, no, you don't have to. So let me explain that with you as well right now. These are Heikin Ashi candles populated on this chart. You can either go to standard candles or Heikin Ashi. I specifically like Heikin Ashi candles because it gives you an overall smoothed out presence of what the market is actually telling you. So if you're new to Heikin Ashi, what you want to look out for are bullish candles or big bearish candles. So for example, if you're down into this green buying zone, we're starting to step back up, money's flowing into the market, you can imagine yourself stepping back up, your middle band switched over to green, and you get a candle like this where it's a solid body on the bottom and a wick just out the top. That is a nice sign that that's the first candle that you could see a continuation higher. Let's look at this again. If we go back over here to this example, if we take a look right here, see how this is a body with just a wick out the top, nothing out the bottom? That then stepped up and ended up going higher. Over here, this one is a really good example of, yes, this is a bullish candle. This one specifically at this time period just didn't work out right away because the market ended up flushing the other side. So with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signals that are on here, 4 of them ended up playing out really well, but one of them, just like this, ended up actually reversing back over. So let's go over another important section right now. Let's say you get into a buy signal and the market reverses on you like this. What do you want to keep an eye out for a stop loss? Because it's very, very important. I will be the first person to say that no indicator or metrics are going to be 100% accurate. If anyone is claiming to have a 100% accurate indicator, run for the hills and do not follow that person. I have made great money in the ES, but I have also lost money in the ES just because that's the nature of the beast. But if I can win more than I can lose, I'm going to become very successful, and that's what I want to treat you guys here. So what you can look out for if you get into a signal like this and it does go the opposite way, just look at this dashboard. If you have this middle band here, you see this, how this is green, it had 3 green dots and then went to red. This first red dot is where I want you to exit out of that trade. What you're going to notice is if you were have got to into this position right here with all of our metrics in line, it was correct, but in this case, for this 1 out of 5, this was one that just started stepping down afterwards. So if you get a red dot here, that's saying that you could actually see more momentum to the downside. 2 things you can do. One, either just exit for a very tiny loss, or this is where you can actually enter in for going short in the market to be capitalizing to the downside. Now, again, let's go back here real quick. Again, this is more of an advanced thing, but I want to show you guys here. Let's put on the sell signals. You would actually have noticed you would have had a sell signal right here. So you could have got in, got out, capitalized on this sell signal, and made back almost 4 times the amount that you would have potentially lost on this one by just getting out and following these metrics. See how accurate that is? Now, overall, yes, I do want you to be trading with the trend. So if you're overall in a bullish trend, I want you to only have your buy signals on. If you are more of an advanced trader and you know what to look out for, you can have both on. But to start off with, please just follow these rules and start becoming accurate. If you can make 5 to 7 trades in a row and it be profitable, then you're 7 to 10 trades in a row and you're making profits on those, and you're able to be patient and wait for setups, then you can turn on sell signals as well if you know what you're looking for in the market. So right now, you guys can tell this is actually a little bit stronger candle here on the chart. Looks as though we are still shifting back up. Overall, what you'll notice in this video too, I know it's a little bit longer video than I normally do, but I want to give you as much education as possible. You see how this was a very aggressive bullish trend to start off with, but now we're kind of like evening out a little bit more. This again, since it's taking into account the last 10 candles, I want you just to keep an eye on that. So if you see how it's kind of going more towards like almost a consolidating, almost bullish consolidating, this is where the top selling pressure and the bottom green buying pressure is really key to keep an eye out for. And this is where we could actually see a strong push back up to the upside to capitalize on a position for a long entry into the market. So if we end up getting a good spot here on this trade, I'll go ahead and enter in over here on the chart. But again, I just want to be patient and see how this ends up playing out. Again, if you guys have not joined our team yet, I do want you to head over to My Future Succuss again, or just click the link in the description. I'm doing shout outs every single day of new people that are literally downloading these metrics, seeing this on their charts the exact same day, and able to capitalize on making money in the market. So it looks as though right now we could potentially get a setup on here, but I do just want to be patient and just, again, give you guys as much education as possible. Again, if you go over to My Future Succuss, this will give you access to everything. There's no monthly service fees ever, you guys. This is a lifetime access. I wanted to create something for you guys where I can show you exactly how I personally pull out a couple $100s in the market and just give you education. And look at some of our comments on here. This is actually one of our top traders who has a $1.6 million futures trader who's in our Discord. I've implemented your indicator, my strategy. I'm more profitable now. I agree with you. This is the best Discord to learn a lifelong skill to pass it on. You guys, I purchased your indicators and they really work. I'm up $1,500 today. So the success is going to differ from one person to another. I totally understand that. But I want you guys to know, and I can literally have testimonies and people commenting below. When you join our team, I will give you a direct email access to myself and I'll respond back as fast as I possibly can. Customer service is actually my #1 thing that I like to give to people because I know that in this field, it's really hard to trust certain people and to know if it's actually a legitimate thing to go through. And I want you guys to know that this is real. I mean real on the other side. I am a human. I win trades. I win a lot of trades, but I also do lose some trades as well. But if I can educate and help as many people as I possibly can start making money in the market, I want to do so. So actually right now, let's take a look at this. We end up getting a buy signal here. All of our metrics are in combination. Green dot in the middle, green middle band, money is flowing up into the market. What you can sometimes do is wait for a slight little pullback and then we can enter into the market. Let's go and enter in right now and see what ends up happening on this trade. Again, we're going to go for just 4 ticks in the market or 1 point, and this will equate to a $200 profit. Please do keep an eye up here on this side. This will go and show you the profit and loss. Overall, just really good. Remember, you guys, green buying zone in the market, red selling zone in the market. Well, if we're coming out of the green buying zone and we have all of our metrics in combination here, this could be a really good entry for us to capitalize on a push to the upside. So let's just stay live with you right now to see exactly what ends up panning out on this trade. What I do like to do is, remember, like we said before, if we end up getting a trade and this middle band switches over to red, that can be a good spot for getting out and as your stop loss. So if we end up hitting a stop loss here, I want to show transparency. If we end up making a couple $100s in the trade, I want to show you that as well. So this is as live as it gets. This is live accounts on both sides here, real time. If you guys want to go back and look at this, the time right now, let's take a look at this. So you can see this exact signal on our charts. This is 11:07 and it's actually May 8th today. So go back on your charts when you have all these metrics, type in these on your chart. I want you guys, your charts look exactly the same: 100, 9, 2, 9, 14, 12, 26, 9, 10, and 10. And you'll actually duplicate that for the bottom dashboard here. So you can actually see these exact replica of buy signals here on the chart. So you can see exactly what I'm looking at, and yours can be exactly the same. So when I'm doing YouTube videos throughout the day, you'll be able to know and see exactly what I was looking at in the market. So right now, you guys can tell this is doing almost like a doji Hiekin Ashi candle, and it looks like a little bit of red one here. So I just want to keep an eye out for this. So let's keep an eye out and just see what ends up happening with this trade. If it ends up going against us a little bit in this middle band, like I said, moves over to red, it's okay. It's all good. But I want to actually stay here and show you exactly what can pan out into the market. We're going to stay in this trade because overall, this is still higher low on money momentum, middle green band still. Green dot was a key EMA crossover for a push to the upside. Let's just stay here live. And again, remember, if you get into a trade and you have an opportunity, let's say to either break even or to lose on a trade, guys, break even, in my opinion, is still a winning trade. Honestly, if you can break even on a trade instead of just losing a couple of these, it's going to be okay. It's totally fine. Take a look right now. This ended up going right here to a red. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to move this down here. Let's move this to break even so we don't lose anything on this trade. And I'm just going to close this out and see what we can do. If we can close out on this on a break even and save the account from a loss on here, but just know the education on what we're looking out for, this is honestly probably gonna be one of the best videos for you to save for the future to know how to mitigate risk on an account. Now, this could just actually push all the way straight back up, blast through this, and actually give us into a take profit. All right, there you go, guys. Order is filled. We end up just breaking even on the trade. Totally fine, in my opinion. I am all right with that. It does look like we are going to be pushing back up here, and it looks like we could have actually taken out a couple $100s in the market, but please don't be greedy. I'm never going to be greedy with trading like this. If you get into a position like this where it's just a break even, take a break from your computer, go off for, let's say, 15-20 minutes. This is on the 1 minute time frame, you guys. So your opportunities are literally endless throughout the day. You're probably going to get literally probably 30 to 40 signals throughout the day that could actually pan out to the upside. But I'm going to get off of here right now. I know it's a little bit longer video than I normally do. Congratulations to all the people that have joined us on our team so far. I'm really glad that this video actually ended up as a break-even video to show you exactly how to mitigate risk when certain things don't end up playing out in the future in the market. A lot of these signals are going to end up working out really well for you guys. But the small, tiny percentage when it doesn't, this is what I want you guys to do. Thank you so much for following. Please have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, email me. I'm always here to help you out. But God bless. We'll talk to you tomorrow, and I'll get back on here tomorrow to see if we can pull out a couple $100s into the market. But have a great rest of your day. Take care.